Today, I'm going to show you how to bring back the classic section and column layout in Elementor by switching away from the newer container system. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to restore the old workflow site-wide, so you can build pages using the familiar tools you already love. This is perfect if you miss columns, or if your site's design depends on the traditional section column structure. Let's dive in and walk through the process step by step so you're totally comfortable with the switch. Alright, the first thing we need to do is restore Elementor's section and column system globally, meaning the change will apply across your entire WordPress site. Essentially, Elementor recently introduced containers, which use a modern Flexbox system for layouts. Containers are powerful, but they can feel a bit technical if you're used to the tried-and-true method of dragging in sections and stacking columns inside them. So if you prefer the classic workflow, you'll want to switch containers off. Here's one really important thing to keep in mind. If you deactivate the container feature, any pages or templates you've already built with containers may either be hidden or entirely removed. So before making this change, I strongly recommend double-checking your site for any existing container layouts you might want to recreate later. Maybe take screenshots or notes about those designs, just in case. If your site is brand new or you're sure everything uses sections and columns, you're good to go. Now to turn off containers globally, start by logging into your WordPress dashboard. Once you're in, look on the menu on the left side of the screen and find Elementor. Hover over it, then click Settings. This is where Elementor stores all kinds of configuration options, so take your time if you're new to this area. Inside the Settings page, look for the Features tab up in the menu. This is where Elementor keeps features that can be toggled on and off, kind of like switches that let you customize how Elementor works on your site. Go ahead and click into the Features area. Next, scroll down until you see Flexbox Container. You might have to look a little since there are a handful of features listed here. Once you spot Flexbox Container, you'll see a drop-down menu next to it. By default, this might be set to Active or Default. What we want to do is set it to Inactive. Take your time with this step and make sure you've selected the correct option. After that, scroll down to the bottom and click Save Changes. This is what commits the update. Don't worry if the page takes a second to reload, that's completely normal. Now for the final part. Open up the Elementor editor on any page. You might need to refresh your browser if it was already open. When you click the big plus button to add a new section, you'll notice something different. The old section structure options will be back. That means you can start building with sections and columns, just like you used to before containers were introduced. This switch can make your workflow feel a lot more familiar, especially if you like the way columns let you line up elements and create those classic multi-column layouts. And that's all there is to it. You've now restored the classic section and column system in Elementor, and you're ready to build pages with your favorite tools. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give the video a like, and don't hesitate to drop any questions you have down in the comments. I love hearing from you, and I'm always happy to help. And if you want more straightforward WordPress tips and Elementor guides, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out. Thanks so much for watching and happy designing.